Yo, what's up guys, Dennis here. Today I'm gonna show you how to make your own automatic scrolling page. So let's get started. So as you can see, we have a sample HTML here and a sample CSS for our style and a sample JS for our scrolling. Yes. So let's edit this with Notepad++. As you can see, my HTML is already ready. Yeah. So our style is already linked. Also our script is linked here. So first thing we need to do is to add some button. Yeah. So let's add I guess pink one. So let's add 4 button for our scrolling. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be done. Then next thing to do is to add our content. So we need 4 content here. Let's add some ID. So this is going to be our content 1. To add 4 content here. Count 2, count 3, count 4. So let's add some ID here for our link. So now, I guess this is finished. Let's go to CSS. So in CSS, let's add some style on our link. Let's set the position to fixed. And I guess this is done. So let's add some style on our content. So content 1, let's change the background to red. Then the width, let's change speed to 100. Also the height to 100%. Then let's just copy paste this. Two, 3, 4. Then let's change the color of this color. This will be yellow. Let's change this to green. So let's see the output. So now as you can see, we have 4 content here. The first content will be red, second is blue, third is yellow, then the last content will be green. Yes. So now this should be done. Let's start the scrolling. Yes, the bloody coding of scroll. Yeah. So now let's add some variables. Yes. So we need to declare some variable. So the first thing we need to declare is the scroll y is equal to 0. Then next thing is the var distance 20 and the var speed is equal to 1. Okay. So now let's add a function. Okay. Function auto scroll to. Let's put an EL here. It stands for our element. And now let's declare more variable right over here inside this. So first thing we need to put here is the current y. For window, page y offset. So current y will be the value of the current scroll that we're in. So next thing we need to put here is a var and target y. So let's add some target document that get element by ID. So we need to select our target here, then offset top. Okay, now that is done. So next thing we need is the body height. Yes, we need the body height to prevent being stuck at the bottom, or prevent being stuck at the bottom. So we need to put the body height, the body that offset height. Yes, that is done. So next thing we need to put here is the var y pos is equal to current y plus window that inner height. So next thing will be var target y is equal to and target y. So this is going to be the space between your target. Like for example, you want a little bit space. So for example, you have fixed nav bar at the top, so you want some more space. So now you're gonna put here the value of space that you wanted. Like for example, I'm gonna put here 100, so that's going to be 100 pixel space at the top. Okay, so now let's add the animator. Yes. Animator is equal to set timeout. Now here let's put some auto scroll to open it, then put here plus EL, then plus, then we put another code here, then hash, then code, closing, and another code, then the speed. Yes. So I guess that is done. Basically what this do is it loop our function. Okay, so while the timeout of animator is not being cleared, so it's going to loop and loop and loop and loop and loop until the timeout is cleared. Okay, so now let's add the command for our scrolling. Okay, if y pos is greater than body height, then we need to clear our animator. So this is going to prevent us from being stuck at the bottom of the page. Okay guys, so as you can see here, our y pos is equals to the current y plus the window inner height. So if the y pos is greater than the body height, okay, then it's going to clear the timeout of our animator. So this is going to prevent us from being stuck at the bottom. So now let's add the main command for our scrolling. So here let's put if current y is less than the target y minus the distance As you can see guys, if the current y is less than the target y, then we need to scroll down, because if the current y is lower than our target y, then we need to scroll down to get in our target y. Okay guys, so this is going to be our scrolling down. So now let's put here scroll y is equals to current y plus, so we need to add that here, so in order for us to scroll down. Okay, so scroll y is basically our next destination, the next destination of our scroll. Okay, so now let's put here a fixing command here. So if the current y is greater than the target y, then scroll y is equal to target y. Then window that scroll. So the first value here will be the horizontal scroll. So let's put 0 here. Then here is, let's put scroll y. That should be done. So now we need to clear the timeout. Clear timeout animator. Then let's put here. So if the current y is greater than the target y, then the scroll y will be fixing to the on our target y. So our target y will be n target minus 100. So there's a space between the target y, okay? Between our target, okay? So now, if the current y is greater than target y, this is going to be fixed. Else, we need to move down, okay? To move down here, so let's put scroll here. Let's put scroll y. I guess this is done. So let's put else here. So else, so that means if this scroll y is greater than the target y, so we need to move up, okay? So now let's add some scroll y is equal to current y minus the distance, yes, because we need to move up. So now we're using minus here, so because we need to move up, okay? So now let's put our fixing command here. If the current y is less than the target y, then scroll y would be target y, then window that scroll is supposed to be scroll y here. Then we need to clear the timeout. Animator. We also need to put the window that scroll here. So in order for us to scroll up, okay. Why? So guess this is done. So now let's add our function in the HTML. So now in our link we need to put href is equal to hashtag. So this is going to prevent us from being outside in our website. So now here let's put on click is equal to return false. So this prevent us from reloading our page. Okay. So now next thing we need to put here is the on mouse down. On mouse down. Oh, wait. No. So this is going to be our reset scroll. Here we need to put a reset scroll there. So on mouse down. On mouse down, auto scroll to, then let's put the target here, auto scroll to con 2. So let's try it. So now let's just click the link to. So as you can see, we scroll down on the link to and our content to here, right over here. So you can see here we have a space right over here. So if we change the value of our space right over here, so let's change this to 20. So now let's reload this and click the link to. As you can see, the 20 space right over here. So now let's add this to all of our button. Count 3, count 4, then let's just save that, then reload, link 4, link 3, link 2. So these work perfectly, yes. So now let's add a reset button. Yeah, so this going to reset it back to the top. So now we need to add a new function here, function reset scroll el. So we need to declare some variable. So first thing we need to declare is the current y. Current y is equal to window that page y offset. So next thing is the variable target y is equal to go command that get and the ID equal offset top. So now let's add a variable for our animator. Animator will be equal to set timeout reset scroll to here, L. Wait, forget the plus sign, plus EL here. Put plus, tag here, then tag here, posing, tag here, and speed. Yes, you put the speed there, then I guess this is done. So now let's add the condition. So if the current y is greater than the target y, then it's greater than target y, then scroll y is equals to the current y minus the distance. So I guess this is done. So now let's add our fixing. So if the current y is less than, let's see, 60. So if the current y is less than 60, so we need to stop our animator. So this prevents us from being stuck at the top. Okay, so now let's clear the timeout for our animator. Guess this is done. Let's put a window that scroll 0, scroll y over here. So I guess this is done. That's it. So now let's add the heat. So now let's add it here in our link 1. So on, mouse down, auto, reset, scroll, E, okay, so scroll, count 1. So I guess this is done. So now let's try it. So it works perfectly. Yes, as you can see, it works perfectly here. That's all, guys. So I hope you like my video. So don't forget to subscribe and like my video.